Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes.
6'3", with a reach of 81 inches. He weighed in at 213 pounds.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Smokin' Joe, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe. Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes, perhaps one of the most underrated and underappreciated heavyweight champions of all time. He's got plenty of power and one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division.
Just take note, look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the... Did you see that? Are we about to see the end of an era? Down goes Frazier. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Catch and shoot. A perfect counter lands. At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
They block the jab. Jab is blocked. Good one. Beautiful. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Good work, that's it. Breathe, just get your breath back. Good work.
You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league.
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there.
In the round. Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Just stay focused.
Here we go for round two. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut would probably come in handy.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee, just pickpocket and sting you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be
On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Victory all in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and strong. Stay that way now.
Focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe, breathe. You got... Back.
It's not working. It's not working.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Now it's a tougher fight. He's got to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab. And back. job. That's a terrible round, that is. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Let's do it.
Good work. Oh, good shot, good shot. Be clever. Be clever with what you're doing. Next time.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back. Get that jab.
Be your business.
Ben, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. Winning the round.
Switch starts, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Confidence. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Rocky Marciano.
He's only 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 68 inches.
And they'll be facing Larry Holmes. 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighed in at 226 pounds, and has an 81-inch reach.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to do.
He is Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine. And here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of you.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. That hook doesn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Just misses with that jab. No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. The charts action from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, breathe.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
When you're training to fight a Swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
A Swarmer, a good Swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee, just pickpocket and sting you wherever you leave yourself open. A Swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
So close for that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second.
The bell rings and we start the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Good counter punch. That jab misses. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We're going to try to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Insane action. Straight right just misses. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance without a doubt.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Shot. Rocky just got clipped. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Couldn't land that jab. like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you...
It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Where...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this battle? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Switch back on. Get focused. Put your mind back on it.
On to the fifth we go. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This is a high-octane battle. A perfect counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good one. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with the right hook. That counter punch caught him clean. Beautiful counter punch. Which fighter will say no mas? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have...
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place where my G's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightclub slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flexo. I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them. With a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Fight on by the grill, I'm like I'm Joe. Always tryna fight on by the. Always tryna fight on by the
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. It's time now for our tale of the tape. And of course, here he is, Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach. And his opponent, Johnny Nelson. He's 189 centimeters tall with a 206-centimeter reach. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The entertainer, Johnny Nelson. He fights out of the Steel City, one of the most popular, charismatic, and successful fighters in.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
The fans are ready, and it looks like... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They're both trying for a knockout. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They both want the knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last one. Here we go for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round. The perfect counter lands. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy. That counter shot lands. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They exchange punches. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Punch caught him clean. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know. There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. Nice counter shot. Alexander Usyk in that last round. They've got the momentum. talk about Nelson in that last round.
You started to make mistakes and you switched it off.
Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Let's talk about Nelson in that last round.
I watched him win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. City centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender.
I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this strally's up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me pull my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting patted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out.
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And it's Patrick the Patriot Roll, who's 6'1" tall and weighed in at 175 pounds. And up against him tonight, Joe Calzaghe, 174 pounds, 6 foot even with a reach of 73 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it.
Patrick the Patriot Roll. It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales, Joe Calzaghe, the two-weight world champion who was never beaten. A legendary battle with Roy Jones Jr. as well. It's going to take something special to knock this man off his perch.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Germany, here is a European super middleweight champion, the Patriot, Patrick Roll. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world